mission is so important to the way we treat people, and it comes out of the way St. Francis of Assisi was with people. He considered them brothers and sisters, everybody, and treated them that way, and we try to continue that in the way we treat people. We do more than that. We listen to them. We encourage them. We know them by name. They know that we care about them, and our clients tell us that's really important to them.
We are a community, and St. Francis House connects those that have with those that need.
There's so many people that are struggling. There are people that need hope. They need to really experience the gospel in action, and that's what this organization is all about.
The mission that they all march so strongly together on to provide the needs to this community in such a dignified way to everyone, to be so inclusive of that sort of special or fragile moment that a family may find themselves in, I think is just really special.
Audrey started the month of December with an eviction notice in her hand. Her husband, a U.S. Army veteran, is the breadwinner of their family of 7. But in September, he suffered a massive stroke that nearly ended his life. In the midst of her husband's health issues, their special needs daughter is currently awaiting surgery, and their other daughter is looking at hospitalization for an undiagnosed health issue. Between the medical bills and the father not being able to work for several months, Audrey's family fell behind on their bills. Things have been bad for a while. I'm trying hard not to lose hope. St. Francis House was able to help Audrey with a portion of her rent. She shopped for necessities in the clothing bank and food pantry, and helped to navigate ongoing resources to help her family. Audrey left St. Francis House that day feeling hope for the first time in a long time.
The primary program of St. Francis House is the clothing bank, and that just allows anyone in need to be able to come and get items free of charge, and they're able to hand select items that fit their needs and their style, and they can do that for themselves and their family.
The chance that they get to have a store experience, and they're not rifling through containers that's all hung up like an actual store. I think that's special for them.
Another program that is offered is our emergency assistance, where you're helping with maybe some emergency rent or rentals. There's also an emergency food bank, so in the event that somebody comes and they need food, we don't have to send them to another partner in the community to get food. They can actually go home with something to fulfill them or sustain them.
We're also a place where the compassion and security meet as well. We're a safe place for a lot of people that just need a place and a friendly face and somebody to offer them hope, and that's a huge part of what we do.
I was here one Saturday, and this lady drove in, 25, 30 years old, had a baby with her. Her baby had just a diaper on and she had shorts and a tank top. Her husband got arrested that evening. She came in here in an old beat-up car that was smoking and didn't run right. And Sister Pat came out and asked me if I would look at the car. We got it running for her. They gave her some gas money and brought her in here and clothed her and the baby, gave the baby diapers and food. And that was just one example of thousands of them that happen. What do you do with that person? You know, how
They
do
don't
you
ever
handle
turn
it?
anybody away.
No, they don't. No, never turn anybody away. So it's a good mission.
Doris used to say, if God asks you to do something, he's not going to leave you out on a limb. He's going to be there.
Jody's bipolar illness had reached a point at which she was unable to make it work every day. She had tried 3 different prescriptions, but none of them had helped her. The day came when her employer could no longer keep her, and she was let go. Unemployed, her bills piled up, and her depression deepened. Her landlord finally had to warn her of a coming eviction notice. This shock and the fact that the 4th prescription was beginning to have a positive effect jump-started Jody into action. She secured a job with FedEx and began to regain control of her life. If I could just catch up on my most important bills, I can manage from here on. Thanks to the generosity of our donors, Jody was able to apply St. Francis House's support to her own earnings and has caught up on her rent. The relief in her eyes and the wideness of her smile spoke clearly of her gratitude.
It's a collective effort that ultimately makes this organization operate the way it does and helps it be successful. It wouldn't be able to work with just one group. Everybody has to contribute to be a part of the collective group, and that's what ultimately has made it sustained in this community for 50 years.
We have an incredible team at St. Francis House. Most of us have been here for 7 years or more, and we're here because we want to be here, and we're here because we find fulfillment in what we're doing.
I was looking for a place to volunteer, and for me it's just a place I can put my faith into action. I found that my values and St. Francis House values aligned, and it's a real gift for me to be able to try to make a difference in the lives of people who need help.
So when I retired, I had some time and wanted to give back to the community, and St. Francis was, to me, a good opportunity to turn around and do that.
I've been volunteering at St. Francis House since 2005, so this is my 18th year anniversary, I guess you'd call it.
From Sister Pat to the clients and everybody in between, there's just a real camaraderie amongst the volunteers, so we're all here for the same purpose, and although we come from different backgrounds, we all are here to serve. And just to interact and get to know the clients and their stories is just wonderful.
The compassion and what we serve and how we help the people and the genuine connection our staff and volunteers have with our clients and our unhoused is very special.
On a wet and rainy Wednesday afternoon, Angie came to St. Francis House in search of rental assistance. Her story spilled out as she talked with a staff member. Due to company budget cuts, Angie had lost her job as a mortgage broker in October. Although she had been steadily looking for work, she hadn't had much luck. Her savings were nearly gone. A single middle-aged woman, she had no family who could help her. I have no idea how I will pay next month's rent, she said. Angie had recently enrolled in a local workforce education program. I'm hoping that this will enhance my computer and job search skills, she told the staff member. Perhaps it will lead me to a good-paying job. St. Francis House was able to help Angie with her month's rent payment. Smiling in relief, Angie said, "This will give me a month to finish my classes and find that job. I am so grateful."
Well, I'm finishing my 23rd year here. I'm obviously advancing in age and in grace, but not advancing in energy. So it seems like a good time to transition to a new leader, to pass that torch on to someone who has energy to bring us into the future. And so I am planning to step back in the next fall. We are in the process of beginning a search for the next executive director. I feel certain that we'll find someone who is ready and energetic and willing to carry us into the future. I'm excited to see who that is. There was a quiet sense of urgency in Jackie's voice as she talked to the volunteer receptionist, a specialty hairstylist. She had not had much work the previous week, and this meant that she would not be able to pay rent for the next few days at the motel. She and her husband and their 2 children would be living in their car. "I need only $180, she said. "I have client appointments for the next 3 days, so I'll be able to catch up on my motel rent then." Jackie's family had been going from motel to motel for close to a year. This was the first time they had not been able to cover their motel bill. "I'm not sure when our name will come up on the subsidized housing list," Jackie said. "We check each month to see how far along we are, but we're told that it could be maybe another year. In the meantime, Jackie is grateful to keep a roof over their heads and to shop for clothing at the clothing bank. "I never thought our lives would be like this," she said, "but I am so grateful for every bit of help that comes our way. Thank you for being there for us."
My hope and dream for St. Francis House is that we can really continue to build on the legacy that's been created by Sister Pat. She has served this organization faithfully for many years. The organization was started by her parents. They laid the foundation, and she's really taken it and expanded it from there. I see us potentially expanding even into other areas within Puyallup and Pierce County so that we can help more people. We know that the need isn't going to go away. People are going to continue needing help. They're going to need resources. And I think that due to our donors and the generosity of so many people out there, that we can continue to do more and expand.